There are many issues that affect vulnerable communities in Australia.
One of the issues that resonates with us is the bushfires that harm Aboriginal communities.
After the initial devastation caused by the fire, its effects still continue. An estimated 1 billion animals and many more bats and insects could completely die out in the coming weeks and months due to the loss of their habitats and food resources. This loss is a part of a larger picture of a world in which biodiversity is severely declining.
Loss of vegetation and loss of wildlife is devastating to the Aboriginal community, as the environment is a sacred place of prayer to the Aboriginal people.
Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people also depend on natural resources for nearly all of their everyday needs. Plants, animals, and waterways provide food, medicine, shelter, tools, and weapons.
Yes, and expanding on religion, the land is their mother. It is steeped into their culture, but it also gives them a responsibility to care for it. They feel the pain of the shapes in life in country as pain to the self. Aboriginal languages described extensively the land and the culture of people who spoke them.
This idea is also represented in Catholicism. Laudato says that the efforts to reduce climate change and help people in poverty should not be pitted against each other, but instead pursued as a unified project. It could be wrong to cut emissions in a way that harms the marginalised in society or places an unmanageable burden on very poor countries.
A quote from the Bible is that the earth is the Lord's, and everything in it, the world and all who lived in it. For he founded upon the seas and established upon the waters. The land must not be sold permanently, because the land is mine, and you are all but aliens and my tenants.
This means that as stewards of God's creation, Christianity teaches us that humans are responsible for the environment. Christians have a duty to do what they can to ensure that they are environmentally responsible.
Stewardship is important, as stewardship will allow us to let God be our teacher. Stewardship means knowing that we are in a community with those around us, so we should exercise our sound judgment and encouragement. Stewardship means trusting in our God, who provides for our spiritual and physical needs.